Hey everybody, I want to invite some people. I wanted to invite a whole bunch of people. Give me just a minute. I want to invite a whole bunch of people. How's everybody doing today? Everybody enjoying this beautiful and gorgeous Monday? 'Cause I know I am. I'm off today. I'm having a blast. I'm enjoying life. I love life. I'm enjoying the days that I have, things that I have going on. If you're watching, drop a comment, say hi. Let me know where you're from. Don't be afraid to say something. Say hi. Let me know you're there. Yeah. My topic today is I want to talk about something that's close to home to me, something I've had to learn to deal with all my life. That's Josie. That's awesome, man. I only have one. I don't believe you, but that's tough. Being a single father of 4 girls, that's got to be hard. I have one. That's enough for me. That's been a challenge. But my thing is, I want to tell you all. I want to talk about is being a single father is so hard. There is no manual. There is no guide. There is nothing. You have to learn as you go. And when when I was in high school, I had a vision. And it's going to sound weird. It's going to sound kind of stupid, but I always had a vision. Because my brother, he's much older than me. He ended up having a single daughter, you know, only child. He had a daughter. And from that point on, I always had a vision that I just knew in my heart that I was going to be a father. I was going to have a daughter. Why? I don't know. But God told me I was going to be a father. I was going to have a daughter. Why? I don't know. Raising a daughter is so much harder for a man to do. Single father, especially raising a daughter. With the boy, you with boys, you could for a single father, you can teach them everything there is to know about a man, how to treat a woman, how to respect a woman, how to be a man, and how to live and and be honest and loyal and faithful, and how to raise their child and how to raise their kids and how they should live their life and how they, the list goes on. When it comes to, raising a daughter for a single father like me, raising a father has been, or being a father raising a daughter has been really tough because you can't teach a girl all the girly stuff unless you learn all that stuff. And that was something I was not interested in doing. But luckily for me, I had a lot of female friends. I had a lot of female people in my lives. My mom, uh, and I had a bunch of female friends at the time I was growing up, and I had my daughter, so they were always there to help me. So which was great. I loved it, and I'm thankful for them. And I've had a couple best friends that I've been friends with for about 20 years, and they have helped me out tremendously with my daughter on helping me. And Raising a child, especially when you're not ready to be a father, whew, it really puts in perspective what you got to do. You have to, make a decision. And that's what it's all boiled down to. You got to make a decision. Once you find out you're going to be a father, you need to make a decision. Either stay or go. Or are you going to be a real father, or are you going to be one of those scumbags that just there whenever they feel like it? I'm telling you, I made the decision. I already knew, like I said, I already knew I was going to have a daughter. I was going to be a father when I was in high school. And for a long time, I had that vision. And then one day I moved to, I got tired of living in Missouri, and I met some people in Alabama. So I moved to Alabama. And things didn't go well there. So I ended up moving somewhere else in Alabama. And then that's when I met with, my daughter's mama. And we were together for about a year. And then she started talking about wanting, having a kid. And we went back and forth. I wasn't ready. I didn't want a kid. And then she got off birth control. Then next thing you know, I find out she's pregnant. And I was mad. I was really mad. I was sat on the couch, and I slept on the couch for 4 days. But I made a decision. During that time, it gave me time to think. So I came home, I decided to stay and stick around, and because I wanted to be a father. I knew I had that. I knew one day I was going to be a father. I was going to have a daughter. So it was just one of those things. And so, I'm thankful that, I stayed. I'm happy. And I was, and that was the best thing I could ever do. Now, 3 years later, me and the mama split up. And so I moved back to Missouri and stuff. She, had to keep my daughter. But later on, things happened, not too long after that, things happened, and I got custody of my daughter. And, an opportunity came up where I could have custody of my daughter. So I took it. And that was, again, I had to make that decision. Either I'm going to be that father for that child, or I was going to move on. I could have easily just moved on and not even think twice about it. But the opportunity came knocking on my door, and I jumped on it. I didn't even think about it. I knew if I was going to get custody of my daughter, and I had the opportunity to do it, so I did it. I took it. I got custody of my daughter, and I've been raising her on my own, pretty much, for the last 16 years. And next month is her birthday. She's going to be 17 years old. And raising a daughter, like I said, is not easy. You have to really decide how you want to raise your daughter, how you want to raise your kids. You have to start a foundation. You have to start a good relationship with your kids. Let them know that, at a young age, that you love them, that you're there for them. And then as they grow up, you got to teach them stuff. You got to teach them everything you know. And for my daughter, like I said, the only thing I really do with my daughter is teach her how to find the good guy out of all the bad ones. And let her know all the red, flags of the bad ones and stuff, and where to stay away from them and stuff. Easier said than done, but, I had to raise my daughter. I had to teach my daughter all the good stuff and bad things about guys and stuff, and it was definitely a challenge to do that. And in the course of those years, I developed a really amazing relationship with my daughter. And then, she has turned out to be a great child. We've had our bumps in the road. No, trust me, we've had our bumps. But she's a good kid. And I'm lucky and I'm fortunate that she didn't turn out to be a bad child. She came out to be a wonderful child. She's got a great head on her shoulders. She does great in school. She's got an amazing little boyfriend. And, and I love him to death. He's a great kid. I love my daughter to death. She's just a great kid. And she's got a bright future ahead of her. I worked hard in teaching her everything I know. I'm teaching her how to drive right now. that's a challenge, but I'm doing it because that's what I have to do as a father. And raising a kid, it's definitely a challenge. And but my daughter is an amazing little girl, and she's going to be 17 next month. I look forward to her being 17. That means that she's getting one step closer to being out on her own, and that's going to be a real challenge. You don't know how that's going to turn out. You don't know if she's going to, if things are going to turn out great for her or not turn out great for her. When I was growing up, I didn't have a whole lot of support team. I had the school, I had the teachers, I had my friends that I was associated with. I had bad friends, good friends. I've been through a lot, and it was tough. I had to learn a lot. I had to, grow up, and I've been through a lot of my own stuff, and it's definitely a challenge. And I just wanted to let all the single fathers out there, you're not alone. If you ever need advice, you ever need help, you need anything, you're welcome to reach out to me, and I will do everything I can to help anybody and everybody out who needs help, wants advice to help them be, to raise their kids, any advice, anything I can do to help, because I know how it is. Some good goofy guy like me to raise a daughter on his own and do a good job, it's amazing. It's a really hard work, and it's a huge challenge to do. And but right now's the stage. I've got a great girlfriend. She loves me to death. I love her. My daughter's got a great boyfriend. I have a great relationship with my daughter. Me and her have had our bumps. We've had our spots where we bumped heads. We fought. We hated each other, but we still loved each other. But we got through all that because we communicated with each other. We found ways to get through all that. And it was just, it's a challenge. It really is a challenge. It's the biggest challenge that a single father could ever do. In my eyes, I believe. So I hope this helps out somebody. I hope this touches somebody. And if anybody's got any questions, any advice, any kind of suggestions, any kind of help, anything, you need somebody to talk to, I'm willing to listen. All you got to do is reach out to me and say, hey, man, what's up? I'm a single father too. Can you give me some suggestions? Because we need to be there for each other, And I have a lot of respect for women that raise kids on their own. I really do. It is not easy, and it's tough for women, especially having to raise their own, kids on their own, and they have guys that are, some have to, a lot of women out there have guys, that just didn't work out with their man, and they split up, but the man's still in the child's life and still in their life, and he has his own life, but he's still there for his kids. Then you have those deadbeat guys that are so-called fathers. They don't, that they're not there. They don't want to pay child support. They don't want to be there for their kids. It's ridiculous. Now a guy cannot be there for their child. They helped create that child. They got with the woman, got the girl pregnant, and then they don't want to be there no more. They don't want to be in the child's life. What is the matter with people? That's why I don't understand. It's ridiculous. You help create that child, you better be there for that child. It's ridiculous. I hate it when how people are like that. Those deadbeat guys out there, I can't stand them. I look at them, I want to smack the living crap out of them. I really do. I'm like, wake up and smell the coffee. Be there for that kid. Not that kid's fault. Hats off to me. Shit, hats off to you. You're raising 4 girls. That's 3 more than what I got. Sheesh. I don't know what I would do with myself if I had to raise 4 girls myself. I feel for you, bro. I know it's got to be hard on you. If it's hard on me for 1, it's got to be harder for you for 4. But, hey, I'm there for you if you ever needed somebody to talk to or anything, man. Because I know how it is having raised kids, and don't be afraid to give me a holler and give me some pointers. I could always use new pointers. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. Raising kids is not easy. And any advice anybody can give to each other to help each other out, let's do it. Let's be there for each other. Let's be blessed. God put those kids in our lives for a reason. And we need to make the best of it and then raise our kids right so they can grow up right and so they can raise their kids right. I don't want my daughter to have grandkids right now because she's not even 17 yet, but I tell you what, though, that's a secret. I want to spoil the hell out of her kids and then send them home back to her. No, I'm just joking. No, but man, I hope my daughter does have kids. I'm sure she will, and I'm sure she's going to be a great mom to her kids. Because I've done a great job raising my own daughter. And one of these lives, I'm going to have my kids pop in here. You also get to meet them and see for yourself, my daughter and my family and stuff. I have a crazy bunch, I'm telling you. But, raising kids, not easy for any single parent, whether it's a mom or a father or whatever. And my hats go off to all those family members, all the single moms and dads out there. It's not easy. So I just wanted to throw that out there. It's not easy, And if you have kids, be a father. Be there for your kids. Whether you have a relationship with the mom or not. I don't have the relationship with my daughter's mom at all. I actually can't stand her. She can't stand me, and that's fine. I don't care. I have plenty of people who hate me. I don't care. I don't let that bother me because my thing is, at the end of the day, is my daughter, is my kids, and me, and my family. I only deal with people that love me and care about me and love and appreciate me. So, so those are the ones that matter to me. And they're the ones who are going to be there to help me with my kids. They're going to give me advice, give me pointers, spend time with my kids, love my kids, who's going to love me. That's what I look for. And that's what that's the type of people I want to be with. You want to be with the right people. If people are going to be negative and talk down to you, cut them loose. Cut them loose. Tell them to go F off, get lost. Don't keep them around. Don't keep them in your life. Because life is too damn short for this crap. So don't let anybody talk you down or look down on you or act like they're better than you and you cannot get up to that level. You can't. No, man, screw that. You raise your kids your way, the right way. And you do what you feel is right for your kids. Because that's all that matters at the end of the day. Just do what you feel is right. Raise your kids what you think is the right way to do it. If you need help, there are plenty of people out there who will help you that will actually generally do want to help and want you and your kids to be successful and succeed in life, no matter what you do. It does not matter. So, but this is about a 20-minute video. I just wanted to get, shout out a video and talk about being a single parent, being a single father especially. So it's been a challenge. It's great. But I would never trade it for the world. I love my daughter way too much. I've already told her if we both died and God gave me a choice, who goes to heaven, me or her, it's always going to be her. That's how much I love my kids. I will tell God to let them in, my family, my girlfriend, my daughter, her boyfriend. I will tell him to let them go in. Send me to hell. I'll take it. That's how dedicated and how much I love my family and my kids. And, and so, it doesn't matter. That's just how I am with my kids, my son and my daughter and stuff. I will give up my life. I will go to hell for my kids to get into heaven. I believe in God. I do. I thank God every day for everything he's given me, everything he's done for me. Every obstacle, every tragic thing that's ever happened to me, I make the best of it. I've learned that there's always a good to the bad, bad to the good. There's, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And if you have bad things happen to you, learn from them. Don't forget them. Just learn from them and let that help you make you a better person, a better father, a better parent. Don't let, bad things happen and blame God for it. It's not his fault. He let bad things happen because he wants you to come to him. He wants you to pray and he wants you to have faith in him that he's going to fix it. And he will. All you got to do is pray and have faith in him. He'll fix it. But all you got to do is remember, bad times don't last. Never do. Rainy weathers don't last. It ends eventually. Hot, heat, cold, all these different weathers, they come and go. Tough times, bad times, horrible tragedy times, you're going to get through it. But it's all in your mindset. It's all in the decision you've made. You can get past it. Because tough times don't last. Tough people do. And the tougher you make yourself, the tougher you're going to be. And the tougher you're going to be, the easier it is going to get through all the tough times that comes your way. Whether you're, whether it's with kids, raising your kids, whether it's jobs, whether it's life, no matter what it is. There's a happy to every sad. There's a sad to every happy. Tough times don't last. There's good to the bad and bad to the good. Always remember that. And if you ever need a friend, need somebody to reach out to help you get through the tough times and help you remind you of this stuff, let me know. Because, hey, it's, life is all what you make it out to be. But, being a single parent, I know it's hard. It's hard for anybody. My hat's off to women that have to raise kids on their own. I've said that several times already. I know. I keep repeating myself. But I wanted to let you know that, to all you single fathers out there, I'm with you. I know what you're going through. I know how it is. And my hat's off to you and to me. So if you want to reach out to me, if you know any single fathers out there, share this video. Hopefully this video will help them, encourage them, inspire them. And, I'm here to help. But peace. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your kids. Make sure your kids are your number one priority. You make your kids number one priority, your life could be a lot better. And they'll only makes you stronger and makes you a better person. All right. Have a good night and have a good day. Peace out. You know where to find me if you have any questions, you need any advice, any suggestions, anything. All right. Take care. Have a good night.